Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today is Thursday, which is my draw with me, sketch with me, paint with me, grab a sketchbook. We're gonna get to doodling. For the month of June, I am doing figure drawing. It's something I've been wanting to work on since I finished my painting drawing challenge in May. And for the second half of the month, I am doing the mail form, and I am doing reference photos from Love Life and Drawing. I will link them in the description box. They also have a YouTube channel. It's just sort of a great resource for folks that need clothed or unclothed model poses. To sign up, you do need to be 18 years or older, and that's what I'm working on right now. So how are you doing? How is June treating you? Like, I looked at the calendar today, and 2 days ago was summer solstice. So the longest day of the year has passed, and now it's going to start to get darker sooner for those of us in the northern hemisphere. And next week is actually the 26th week according to my planner, which means that the year is half over officially. So that's crazy. I don't know how busy you've been keeping, but I feel like it's flying by if 2022 is half over. Like, it's out of my hands, and the drawing every month has just been keeping me so busy that I don't even notice it anymore, I guess. I'm not sure. We do year-round homeschool for the kids, so the year's going to end pretty soon, the school year, and then they will have time off, and then we will start a new year. So I am currently trying to figure out high school curriculum for our eldest, who doesn't want to go back to public school. That's been very interesting. It's been an education for me to build a high school curriculum for her. But never stop learning and trying to grow and do things, I guess. So that's what it's all about. And he is doing I picked this pose because it's really, really strange. With his arms and the way he has, this model's name is Mark. Thank you, Mark, for being such an amazing model and agreeing to pose for photos. Artists like myself really, really appreciate it. He does dynamic positioning and sort of twists his body in strange ways that create sort of foreshortened things that I would not have thought of or saw coming when I go to draw it. I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't look right. So, very dynamic model. I appreciate you. And again, I'm drawing them clothed. There are nude versions. One of the great things about the webpage Love Life and Drawing when you sign up to use their reference library is it has built-in timers on the top. So if you want to try and get good at sort of rapid sketching, maybe you're wanting to sketch people in public but they're moving around so fast it's becoming difficult, and you need to sort of practice your speed sketches of just getting the gist down of the movement or just the rough position or the body type or whatever. They have built-in timers that are like anything from 30 seconds to 10 minutes, I believe, is the longest. Now, I don't use them. That would be really, really quick. I am not good at the male form. I think I'm a little bit better at the female form just because that's the one I've practiced more. So these are taking me anywhere from, at the current time, 16 minutes to about 23 minutes, depending on how much face there is, and are they showing both arms in the pose, like what's going on. Sorry, can't see that part, can you? So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm using a Canon luminescence pencil. This is the malachite. This one does not erase worth anything. It's highly staining. So once I lay stuff down, I've committed to it. So this is what 5 minutes kind of looks like. I'm going to spend longer than that on him though, because I want the shadows and the highlights. And some of the models in the reference are wearing sort of dark colored clothes. And it can be very difficult to see some of the shadows and stuff, but you know, we're all just trying to do the best we can with what we have. And I'm doing a no-buy, so there are places where you can purchase memberships for drawing for different reference libraries. I'm not doing that, so I could have gone and looked up like models on Google and done something like that, and sort of pick poses from maybe Pinterest or modeling pages, things, poses on people's Instagram feeds. But honestly, when folks are purposely posing for the sole purpose of being illustrated, they really go out of their way to contort their body and hold their hands in strange ways and bend unique ways. Like part of their body will bend one way, and it's really good. So it's really, really good practice. I really appreciate these models doing this. So, and I appreciate Love, Life, and Drawing for having that as a free resource for folks on a budget or doing a no-buy like myself. But yeah, that's kind of June. There's 1 week left of June. It's going by too quick. So we'll just have to make sure we are appreciating it accordingly. Our Junes are really, really pretty windy. Some days there is sunshine and some days we have rain. So this is a nice challenge, because what I can do with this one is I can get the photos from the webpage and put them on my phone, and then I can go to the beach with my family and draw at the beach while they are playing in the waves and the sand and surf and stuff, and keep drawing. And then come home and put it on my Instagram as sort of my accountability. Instagram's kind of a tough thing, because it can be a great way to reach out to other artists that are reaching out. It can be a great way to network and meet folks. You can find people who want commissions in good times. You know, I mean, during the pandemic when everybody was out of work, nobody was buying commissions. Like, that's not a thing. But in good economic times, people want things drawn of their loved ones and their pets and stuff. But there's a lot of artists on Instagram. There's a lot. So I wouldn't hang my hat on it. I wouldn't use that as a frame of reference for the type of work you're creating, because there's so many artists that if your work isn't being seen, that's not a reflection of your work. And if you're not getting noticed, or one of your things is getting more likes than the other, it doesn't necessarily mean that one of your illustrations is better than the other. It could have just hit one account differently at the right time when someone was on and they happened to like it, and then it got seen by more eyes. It has nothing to do with the quality of work. So if a 5-minute sketch, you know, got way more likes than something that took you 3 months, it's not an indicator of what work you should and shouldn't be doing. It's not an accurate representation. And if you don't have the follower count you think you should, it has nothing to do with the quality of your work as well. It's just, it's very saturated, and it can be hard to be noticed, you know. I kind of think of Instagram as sort of a hurricane of water, just a cyclone, you know, of water coming and moving around, and every drop is an artist, and you kind of want to look at all the drops and you want to see it for the bigger picture, and it's really hard to be seen throughout all that. It's a lot. So please don't be discouraged by social media and social networking things. If you're working and you're uploading consistently and you're doing the hashtags and you're doing all the things that all the specialists and all the folks say to do to get noticed, to get seen, and you're still not getting seen, it's just I don't know, you just keep going. You keep going for you is who you keep going for. Because that's ultimately, it's your joy that's important, and these social networking things aren't a gauge of the quality of your work. So please don't get discouraged by them if there aren't the eyes you want on your pieces. I hope this video helps. I hope that, you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.